Hello, my name is Sister Maureen Tinkler. I am a daughter of charity living in central London and working as the Vincentian Charism and Values Animator for Daughter of Charity Services in Great Britain. I was delighted to be able to attend the Convocation in Rome last November. First of all, because there were over 300 of us from the 5 continents in attendance, coming from many different branches of the Vincentian family. And secondly, because it was actually my first visit to Rome and my first time to visit St. Peter's with the opportunity of seeing Pope Francis in the flesh, albeit across a crowded basilica. As we gathered in the Gioni Theatre in Rome on the first evening of the 14th of November, the atmosphere was joy-filled and noisy as participants sharing the same Vincentian charism came together. It was a meeting of old friends and new ones. It was great to have Father Thomas among us, leading us in prayer and calling us to collaboration to meet the needs of the most vulnerable people worldwide. The second day found us involved in working sessions with small groups using the synodal process. I learned much about our collective commitment to justice, charity, and the integral care of both the person and creation. We all had a deep desire to make a difference and to be agents of change. The third day took us from words and sharing to a visual panoramic view of the work undertaken by the Vincentian family for the marginalised and those living in poverty. We also had an update on the work of the FamVin Homeless Alliance. Another high point for me was the concert from the Jean Verde music group. Through the performance of their talented multicultural musicians, we were deeply and spiritually moved. As St. Augustine once said, "The one who sings prays twice." Sunday, the 17th of November, was the World Day of the Poor, and it found our very large Vincentian group assembled in St. Peter's for Mass, with Pope Francis as our main celebrant. I felt an enormous sense of pride as Pope Francis blessed 13 symbolic keys to new homes for homeless people in 13 different countries: Syria, Australia, Brazil, Cambodia, Central Africa, Chile, Costa Rica, Italy, Senegal, Tanzania, Tonga, United Kingdom and Ukraine. The 13 Houses project was given a great plug by Pope Francis to be undertaken in the Jubilee year as a work of mercy and a sign of hope. After the Convocation, I returned to London feeling energised and grateful to God for calling me to be a daughter of charity of St. Vincent de Paul, who also belongs to this wider Vincentian family of brothers and sisters. All of us called to be in a relationship of friendship and service with so many people living in poverty.